Hi everyone, how are you doing? Are you following along with the 6-step system? This is Sally Terry and I'm here to help you make and create your passion into a profitable business. And if you follow these 6 steps, you will get the results you need to position your business correctly so you can enjoy doing what you love. Of course, that's quilting. Let's get started on step 2, and we'll take a closer look at what you need to do while you're in your first 3 years of building a profitable business. Now let's quickly recap step 1. I'm hoping you've given yourself a wonderful sticky note certificate and then written your USP, your unique selling position, as you've taken a closer look at your business and at your competitors. This is kind of interesting, isn't it? And I'm sure you've found a lot of little loopholes and things that you probably want to pay a little more attention to in the future. Remember, your competitors will not put you out of business. You will put yourself out of business trying to lower your prices to compete with your competitors. As we go through these 6 steps, we'll add value to your pricing so you can make your time more valuable. So make sure you go back and look at your business and look at your competition if you haven't done that yet. And it is going to change. In 6 months, you'll want to review it again. And in another 6 months, you're going to want to review it again. Now, there are 3 stages to your business. And if you're rekindling an existing business that maybe you've ignored for a while or competition has come in, then you'll want to start possibly at year 1 and review the first video again, which is step 1 in the 6-step system, or start at the appropriate year and continue to build. Just make sure that you've completed the steps. Year 1 is critical. It's getting your good name out there. It's simple, but this is where you build your reputation, and this is where you start owning a spot in everybody's brain, and that's called branding. And now that you have your unique selling position, that is really all you need to focus on in the first phase of your business. From talks to classes to guild shows to show and tell. Make sure that you have your magnetic business cards, your website up, bookmarks with your logo on it. You can blog or have on Flickr have a gallery. There's car signs, decorative quilt style flag in your yard or on your mailbox. I have a friend that painted her mailbox. She went out there and it's kind of a soft teal green with some purple on it, and it's beautiful, and she kind of did a feathery vine effect and then put her name. There's also lots of media for you to consider, like Facebook. You can sign up for Google Maps if you are a destination. There's banners for shows and at bridal fairs and shop hops. Now, many of us use Vistaprint for everything from business cards to postcards to t-shirts. Vistaprint is great. They have a very professional look because they have so many pre-designed business cards, brochures already done for you. And it's so extremely reasonably priced, you can't go wrong. You can also upload your own logo and your own artwork, and I think that's only $16. I use them for my banners, business cards, and other promotional material. And just remember that all your media always must be congruent and include your name, your identifying logo, consistent color scheme, and you must include your USP tagline so they think of you first, always. And remember, nobody can market you better than you. Now that they know about you, your second full year gets more fun. Your customers know about you and use your services. You will be letting them know about the additional features and services that you offer and increase the amount of money that they spend with you each year, because it's easier and less expensive for you to grow your profits with existing customers than finding new ones. Your existing customers are used to doing business with you, they're comfortable with you, they like your services, and most of all, they trust you as you are building that relationship with them. Ask yourself, how can you serve them better with products and services? And the entire experience from the time they decide to use you until they are proudly showing off your quilting and their quilt to others at show and tell. Write down the steps that they go through and see if you cannot improve the products and the process as you connect with them to build the relationship. Because this is an emotional buy. One way to define your marketing area and find your customer base is to take out a map. You put the pin in the middle, take the string, wrap it around the pencil, and draw a circle 25 miles out, 50 miles out, or define your marketing search by driving conditions, driving distance for pickup and delivery, and think about how you will deliver. Do you have enough parking places? Do you have some kind of zoning restrictions? Do you keep a shovel and ice melt if you are in the cooler climates? And maybe you could arrange to deliver and pick up quilts at a quilt shop, which a lot of them really love that, and make other arrangements like delivering at guild night. It may help to consider zip codes and area codes, especially if you're going to be doing any postcards or any kind of direct mail marketing. And have you spoken at an event in the past? Done a trunk show at a particular quilt shop or many? Given lectures or workshops in a particular area? Been featured in an article? Done work for others in authority? Members of several influential groups and organizations? So those would be some of the other things you'd want to consider if you're considering an area. You might have 2 or 3 little towns that you want to bring in to your main area of marketing. And now we're at year 3, the 3rd full year. And this is where our customers start to wonder. And yay, good for you sticking with it. Now we must work to keep our customers loyal and build a fence around them. Most will start to wander off after several years, and you'll lose some of them because they move and leave the area. Some will be influenced by their friends and try other quilters. Some will go elsewhere because they feel unsatisfied with your service. But 67% of them will leave because of perceived indifference. They feel you've ignored them. This is an emotional buy, and most of them that leave will go to your competitor if they create a closer relationship with them than you have. So write down the many ways that you can connect with your customer. And as a side note, if a customer is disappointed with your service and you fix it to their satisfaction, 94% of them will stay with you. Now, pricing. You'll make more money if you bundle services by increasing the pricing with additional services by no more than 31%. Write down all the services and see how you can combine them for greater profit. Give away what others charge for without giving away your precious tangible assets like batting or backing. Thread might be one of the things you can consider giving away if it is for a large quilt with a generic color that we buy in the large cones, because we are saving money because we're buying in a larger volume, and it's probably a stock color like ivory or mother goose or a soft gray. So if it's the generic colors and the ones that go with everything, you might consider writing it down on the invoice, show the cost, and then next to it, put no charge. Next, list all of your basic services and show their value. List all the additional services that will make your customers happy to have them available to them. Be sure to frame it and display it right by the door where they can see it when they walk in. Refer to your handout for more details on this very important aspect, and remember to give actual numbers like $14.91 versus a rounded off number like $15. It will give you the hidden attribute of attention to detail, and you know they want that on their quilt anyway. Also, show the dollar sign when giving them something, and do not include the dollar sign, but use a decimal, which is just the dollar amount and the cents amount, even if it's 00. The dollar sign means you're taking something away. So if you're asking for money for a particular service, like binding, and it's $2 a linear foot, you would put 2.00 instead of dollar sign and 2. It is just a little softer way of asking for money, and it looks like you are giving rather than taking away. And if you don't know about a service or possibly something that they would like you to stock, then ask them. They will certainly tell you. You don't want to invest products that they are not going to be interested in. Remember, it's all about them. And if you can't solve a problem, then you don't have a customer. If they fill out a survey and give you their name, then give them something like a promotional nail file or a fat quarter that you can live without. Need to look at everything from the customer's point of view. And if you do that, you will be making the right decisions. Remember, would you take your quilts to you? You cannot make a sale unless you are solving the problem for them. We do not sell machine quilting. We sell the completed baby shower gift and the birthday memory quilt, a Christmas table runner, gift wrapped and shipped for them. Make it easy for the customer to do business with you. Use PayPal and take credit cards. Include watching instructions. Make pickup and delivery convenient. Look professional in your appearance and have products available to complete their projects, like a selection of batting and variegated threads. Now, of course, when we're starting out, we usually don't have a large inventory of specific threads and batting and the like. So just take a deposit to purchase the necessary supplies with their money. This is an easy way to build your business without a lot of out-of-pocket expenses. So we're actually using other people's money, or as we call it, OPM. And you can create quite an inventory from that. That's what I did, and it worked out well. Remember, we're looking at everything from the customer's point of view and the hidden attributes and the quality of your business, from the thickness of your business card to the neatness of your studio to your earrings and your nail polish. Make it a place they would like to visit. Fill the air with latte scented candles, a crock pot of cinnamon rolls or soup, hot coffee or hot chocolate, and warm cookies. Maybe go to iTunes Radio and Pandora, and I love solo piano radio playing in the background. It's very soothing and comfortable because you want to invite them in and say, come on in and make yourself at home. We can collect testimonials and put them in a book or in a large bulletin board where customers will see them. This is really important because women buy through recommendations and through friendships. If they don't have a friend that's recommended, a notebook with pictures in it and all the little thank you notes and the accolades that you receive will be really important to have out there, where they can just casually, oh, look at that. Hey, I know her. That's a beautiful quilt. And so by association, these people are recommending you. Don't forget your accolades book. Now go back to your handout again about every 6 months, every year, like I said before, to consider your decisions and what you need to do step by step. And it's all baby steps. If you want them to write a testimonial and put it on your website or under the photo that you uploaded to Facebook, you can help them write it. And you can talk about their pain and how you solved it for them and what the results are. You can also include things and mention products and services that others do not do, which makes you look a whole lot better. So make it short and personable and from the customer's point of view. So hurrah, you did it. I promised you it would get easier and become more fun, collecting testimonials, focusing on new areas of your business. And remember, my favorite saying, Yogi Berra said, if you don't know where you're going, you might not get there. You should start seeing some results. A few more customers, some new referrals, a stronger business presence, and being taken seriously for what may have started out and looked upon as a hobby business. You don't look like a hobbyist now. Get ready for step 3. So I wish you again the very, very best of everything. We'll see you next time in step 3 as we build a beautiful, exciting, and fulfilling business together.